My name is Kristin Reeves. I've called this march today. Thank you all for coming so much. Today we're participating in an event that is occurring in over 820 locations around the USA and around the world. Well, who's here today? Let's hear it, West Milford. This movement, demanded by the high school students of Marjorie Stoneman Douglas, is a testament to the character of our young people. They have drawn the line in the sand, and we adults stand by them, applaud them, and we rally to their call for serious gun reform. Today, we start with the flame of resistance, the voices of students.
Students should not have to beg legislators for their right to go to school without fearing for their lives. Survivors of mass shootings should not have to plead for respect in the media. There should be no resistance in supporting victims and enacting serious change. Yet here we are, genuinely advocating to stop gun violence in schools and genuinely facing opposition.
Love kids, not guns! Love kids, not guns! Love kids, not guns! Love kids, not guns! Gun reform is here to stay. Hey, hey!
As 2018 approaches, I can see change on the horizon. We can vote doers into office, and we can vote change into office. The time for thoughts and prayers to become policy and change is now. How many more future lawyers, doctors, soldiers, husbands, and wives have to die before the rest of this country opens its eyes to the poison of gun violence? Do you remember how you felt on Valentine's Day this year when the story of Parkland broke? Remember that feeling when you walk into the ballot box in November? In that moment, you have the power to change America.
The threat of gun violence in America's schools is increasing at an alarming speed. And while the situation is multifaceted and has multiple solutions, I believe that the guns themselves, the weapons that are killing students just like me, are the fundamental problem. I urge the American people to loosen their grasp on antiquated regulations on guns and think of the bigger picture.
This is what democracy looks like! This is what democracy looks like! This is what democracy looks like! Love, not hate! That's what makes America great! Love, not hate!
Even after this march, we look forward and ask ourselves, what can we do to preserve the progress we have made and push for more? And when your right to bear arms infringes on my right to live, well, then we have a problem. And let me tell you, ignoring the problem is not going to fix it. And when the solution is to bring even more guns into classrooms, then we still have a problem. But when we stand up and fight for our lives, we will find a solution.
Love kids, not guns! Love kids, not guns! Love kids, not guns! Love kids, not guns! Love kids, not guns!
I am 17 years old, and I have to go to school thinking about what I would do if someone came to my school with the sole intention to hurt people, to kill people. I am 17 years old, and I have to mourn the loss of kids who are just like me, kids with hopes and dreams, kids who are on their way to do great, great things. I am 17 years old, and I, along with all of you, have to beg and plead and march and fight to get the government, the people we put in office to lead us, those sworn to protect us, to do something to help us. I am 17 years old, and I have enough courage to look my government in the face and say, you have failed us. 17 shootings and it's not even April. You have failed us. We are the students. We are the future, and we are asking you to protect us. We are asking you to stop making these deaths cause for a political stalemate. Stop turning the memory of these children into baseless threats of furthering political agenda. Stop fighting each other and turn together to fight the violence that is killing the future of our nation. It isn't about you. It's not about political views or trying to gain power over others. It's about saving each other, because that's what friends do. No, that is what people do.